Unless you have some more, I got 2 questions in here. The first one, what do you think about teaching to aid in meditation? For example, visualization techniques, brainwave therapy. Also, do you believe that images or visuals seen in the mind, eye, are examples of information passed along through the spirits in other realms, or just pieces of data we pick up somewhere in our lifetimes and have no meaning when we meditate? There's so many things in this question about visualization techniques and brainwave therapy. Visualization technique, we've been using it all the time. We've been using it all the time because what is this breath? You visualize the breath, right? You still visualize. We don't see it. You feel it, and at the same time, when you feel the breath in, then somehow your mind is, the breath is coming in. So one way or another, you visualize it touches the nostril in here. Your visualization, you're visualizing. If you define visualizing as creating something new, some new things, then we're not creating anything new. Why do we want to create anything new? If you want to create, now I'm meditating and I want to think about a bright moon in autumn, an autumn moon, then you are visualizing an autumn moon. That means you're creating an image to it. Don't we have enough images to confuse us already? You want to still create? Or you want to know is that I don't want to create any images. I'm using a bright moon to overshadow all the others. I'm using just one bright moon as my center of attention. Oh, well, yeah, you can do that if you want. But as I said, the bright moon is outside of you. The breath is with you. The Buddha said it's easier to practice with anything that is not too far away because you don't have any attachment to that image. If you attach to that image, it's not right because you have an attachment. You always want a bright autumn moon. You want that brightness, you want that comfort of looking at it. You may even imagine some trees in there. You may even imagine some mountains and lakes in there. I mean, why do you go through all this visualization? Have we seen enough of these things? And you want to put you in your memory and to contemplate on it any further. So visualization we use, but we don't intend to create too many. Brainwave therapy. No, we don't have any brainwave therapy. No, we don't use brainwave therapy. To tell you the truth, I don't even know what it is. Brainwave therapy. We have enough that we learn, and we don't need any new techniques. Also, do you believe that images, visuals seen in the mind, eye, are examples of information passed along through the spirits in other realms? You're thinking some people pass you information in spirits in other realms. You're getting yourself very complicated. What kind of spirits? And do you want the images to be in your mind? You want that images to be in your mind? Do you deliberately want spirits in other realms to be in your mind? But why are you creating all these things? Do we have enough created images and bias and bigotry and anxiety and greediness? Do we have all these? Why do you have to create an external force to bring something to you, to pass along to your mind, or just pieces of data where pick up information in our lifetime have no meaning when we meditate? It could be both, it could be one. Usually if you see an image, that image could be a reflection of your mind, of your own mind, not brought about by a spirit. And I also would like to warn you, just as all the other high monks have warned me, and I pass it along to you, don't get involved with spirits. If you want to get involved with spirits and you like the wonder of spirit. You like to be involved with them so that they pass information to you, to pass wonderful information to you, or pass foretelling ability to you. You're in deep trouble because you become a medium. You know what I mean? You become a medium. When you become a medium, you can never get rid of the host. You become a medium, you can never get rid of the host. He'll be hooked up onto you like a nice flowering tree with vines all over the place. A medium, curling around until the tree is dead. Because you will be used as a medium to convey his information. And his information may be delusive. His information may be how to control the world. His information could be how to get rid of one race. His information could be a reflection of his own hatred. His information could be a reflection of his, I don't know. Because that spirit is not enlightened, probably not enlightened, maybe to a certain extent maybe enlightened. So don't try to be a medium. It's extremely dangerous and risky to be a medium because you cannot get rid of him or her. So is it information that you pick up in your lifetime and have no meaning when meditating? It could be just a reflection of your mind. If your image is a very dull image, it could be because your mind is impure. In the meditation hall, you use the method of boxing for the explanation. Can you say it again to make sure, something like that? Yeah. Meditation, as I said, it's like standing in the ring. You are Rocky, and there's an opponent who is much stronger than you. He's ready to knock you any time, but you want to win. You don't want to be knocked out. So you have to get a trainer. You have to get a trainer to train yourself so that you will be successful like Rocky. And there's so many programs in the training. In the training it, the first program in training it is present moment awareness. Because that opponent, actually, that's an analogy. That opponent has been you for many, many lives. And he has built up all this bad karma. He's extremely strong. He beat you, he locked you down any minute. Because he's so powerful and so strong with all this karmic energy. That's an analogy, that's yourself. Okay, that opponent is ready to knock you down anytime. And you need a trainer. You need a training program. And the first step in that training program is present moment awareness. Now that present moment awareness or mindfulness of the here and now, it does not matter how you call it. Some people call it mindfulness, some people call it samatha, some people call it present moment awareness, some people call it mindfulness of the present moment. So that is the program number 1 in your meditation. That is present moment awareness. And I explained it to you there in detail. That present moment awareness is just like the trainer train you in avoiding every punch that your opponent is punching you, and we call it weaving. That's the term I learned today. Weaving, like you avoid it all the time, weaving all the time. Can you be skillful in weaving? Every punch he punch at you, can you be skillful in avoiding it? Yes, you can be. Let go of it. Let what comes goes immediately without getting punched. He punched you, boom, with the past agony, you let go. He punched you with the future worry, you let go. He punched you with the present anxiety, you let go. So you have a lot of weaving to do. That Rocky, he's going to, if you don't weave, he's going to lock you out right away. You're going to be flat. He's going to lock you out. So you need the training to weave all these punches at you. So you need whatever comes to you, greediness, anxiety, worry, the past, the future, everything when it comes, anything that goes to your eyes, anything goes to your ears, your nose, your taste, your tongue, all your senses, you cannot refuse it. You just avoid it. If that guy is punching at you with all the power, how can you stop that power? You're not powerful enough. You cannot punch back fist to fist because you're not powerful. So what you can do is to avoid it. It's not be punched by it, so it's weaving it, avoiding it. So you let go of all that. You don't hate it. You don't have to hate your past. You don't have to hate your future. You're not an enemy in all that. You just avoid it. So whatever comes, what is the meaning of let go? Let whatever comes go without being punched. Otherwise, you'll be knocked out, unconscious. That's step number 1 in meditation. If you become successful in that, then there's a step 2. What is the step 2? Step 1 is passive. You're only avoiding it. Not enough, not good enough, not energetic enough. You got to punch back, right? You got to land every punch at him at the same time, right? So how do you do it? As an example, in your meditation, anapanasati. You positively practice anapanasati to strengthen yourself. So the breath in and out, not just the awareness of it. It's building up the power to punch back. That breath is punching back. Why? Because every concentration of the breath is a training of a strong punch. Building up, building up, building up. That is step number 2. And I finished the step number 2. No, I haven't really started step number 2. But how do you, as a trainer, if I can call myself a trainer, for you to knock him out, you got to build up that breath, anapanasati. How do you do it? Next time we will talk about it. But enough, sufficient to say that you got to learn to let go, let whatever comes. Jealousy comes, jealousy go. Anxiety comes, anxiety go. Greediness comes, greediness go. It's just like it flows out. If you don't let it flow out, what happened? I see something. I open my eyes and I see something. Oh, this is beautiful. This is sexy. Oh, that's really great. Oh, you're being carried away. If something you want something in a shop, there's jewelries. Oh, this is really expensive, and if there's nobody around, let me see how I can do it. Maybe I should do this and do that. Greediness come. Listen, your sound. You listen to praises and you hate criticism and all that. You don't let go. You let it come and you hang on to it. You create mental afflictions to it. You create jealousy, hatred. You are creating concomitant mental activities with it unconsciously that you have been doing for many, many centuries, for many, many lives. And now you got to practice to let go of it. You've been punched all the time. Now you're letting go of it. That is step number 1. So if you're at home, now you'll be given some nooks, invisible nooks, present moment awareness. Learn to weave that punches. Whatever comes, let it go. Whatever comes, let it go. No past. You have no yourself. No self, just let it go. And then you can avoid all this agony, because that not letting go spins the delusions that cause you suffering. That not letting go, attaching to it, get emotional to it, that gets you down, Not external environments. It's not the externals that kill you. It's you yourself kill yourself. Because external have no meaning, right? That sound of criticism is not fatal. It's not something that pierces into your heart. It's just your heart open with the mental afflictions that you think that pierce into your heart. Sound is just sound. Sound is what? It's a wavelength. How can wavelength itself be injury? Wavelength itself has no meaning. It's just like a phenomena. But when it gets into your not letting go, it becomes a fatal what? Poison that peers into your heart. But if you let that thing flow out, it will be wonderful. Nothing will hurt you because you weave in the punches. You weave. You avoid all of a punch of greediness, a punch of inside you, all avoid it. But you need a lot of training, man. You need a lot of training. If you come one day for the meditation and you don't come the next day, and then you have to love meditation. You have to love and enjoy meditation as if you enjoy your Twitter, you enjoy your Facebook, enjoy your email, you enjoy your, I don't know. How much time you put in all those Twitter and Facebook and email that are not actually necessary, that are just fun. I mean, that is just fun. I mean, you don't really need to spend 3 hours every day on that. Would you spend 3 hours in meditation? You know, meditation is enjoyable. Meditation works wonder. Build up that joy in the meditation. You have to love it. If you don't love the training program, how can you avoid the punches? Have you seen that movie Rocky? You know how the trainer trained him? Every day, exercising. He never give up. He has that earning desire to win. You don't have that, man. That's the reason why you are in life and death. Because you're not working hard enough. As a trainer, I got to tell you, you fail. You're not working hard enough. You spend all your time, what do you spend your time? Partying, Twitter, Facebook, working, relationship. If you have a family, your kids, your job, your work. And when you die, what can you bring with you? Can you bring a job with you? Can you bring your boss with you? Can you bring your diamond rings and your son's house and your boat? You've been thinking about buying that boat, $120,000, luxury boat. And you've been thinking about, you spend a lot of time on trying to find a dock to moor it, and how to maintain it, how to get a driver, how to get a license. Well, you plan 3 years on getting that boat. If you plan 3 years on getting that weaving and present moment awareness, you already have knocked that guy out. So the first program is in the boxing. You are Rocky and you want to weave, and that is the first program, present moment awareness. Avoiding it, avoiding the punches, otherwise you'll be locked out. And how to avoid it? Is to weave. Is to let go. Let whatever punches come, let it go without being hit. Don't think about the breath. Because the breath is the next stage. The breath is to be actively returning your punches. Well, that's the next. Okay, any more questions? No more questions? Oh, I like the question anyway. When you bring out a question, it's good because then we know thinking of everybody is a little different. Yes, you want to say something? How can we let go? Okay. Oh, okay. Now, hey, let us do the program right. Okay. I'm meditating in here. Okay. I'm meditating here. Okay. I'm meditating. It's quiet, and then honking of a car. Doot 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 boot boot, and then it comes. It comes. I know it comes. I'm aware of it, and then it comes. Let it go. I don't attach my comment to it. Oh, this is disturbing. What happened? Is there an accident there? Or why is that sounding that way? You have been thinking about it, but if you just let it come and let it go out. So it's letting go. And then the next is someone is coughing. Someone is coughing. It's just next to me. Oh, he may have some germ spreading over. And I don't like it. If he's coughing, it should be going out. Why is he doing that? He shouldn't be coughing. So you're attaching your comment to it. You're attaching a lot of opinion to it. Don't attach anything to it. A coughing comes, coughing go. Because he punches you with coughing. You weave it and let it go. That is training right in the meditation. Okay, another sensation comes to me. Oh, I feel my feet is hurting. I feel it's a little painful. Oh, it's painful, it's painful. It's always painful. Then let the pain go. Unless you really can't stand it, let the pain go. And sometimes if you let the pain go, it may go. But if it doesn't go, oh, maybe some blockages in my leg, maybe then I released it and let the pain go. When you release physically, you still let the pain go. If you don't want to release it physically, you release it mentally, it may go. But if you can't do it mentally, you do it physically. Release your leg, and then the pain will go. If you say, okay, I'm meditating, I'm sleepy. I don't like to be sleepy. People would look at me and it's embarrassing. Then what do? You let the sleepiness go. I cannot. I really want to go to sleep. Then you go to sleep. Then it lets your sleepiness go. So in other words, during your meditation, you train yourself how to weave. If you're used to doing that, not on the ring, anytime when people punches at you, you can weave, you can avoid, not just at the ring. Until you're so familiar with the weaving that anywhere, any punches that's landing on you will not hit you. You won't be knocked out by it. Then you go into the next stage of actively punching back. And that's concentrating on the breath. You understand? You still can do it. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You still can do it. And also, you are training your senses to let go too. You let go of your seeing, you let go of your listening, you let go of everything like that. You let go of whatever comes, whatever go. Okay? All right. Any more questions? Then you will have no jealousy, no hatred, because you let go of it. No greediness, no cruelty, no adversity. You just let it go. You don't block it up. You cannot block it up anyway. The punch is so powerful. How can you block it? You cannot. Don't hate it. Don't set up your hostility to it. Just avoid it. That is letting go. Let whatever comes go.
Is that letting go
Gadde, exactly. You are right on. Let go, let everything go, and let go beyond that. All accomplished. Gadde, Prakade, Prasamgade, Buddhiswaha. Sometimes if you cannot let go, you just chant the mantra. Gadde, Prakade, Prasamgade, Buddhiswaha. That is the magic spell of weaving. Then you say, Gadde, Prakade, Prasamgade, Buddhiswaha. That's the mantra, the magic in doing it. Gadde. All right, any more question? No more question? Or let's end for the day.